Hello again in 8th grade. I had a couple requests for people to want me to do more narrated things. I don't know, maybe you missed my voice. Hard to say. But I'm just going to kind of walk you through the DLR for week 20. That way, maybe this will make more sense to you. So, the first one, since everyone else were sick, Max and Joy watched Finding Nemo by themselves. Couple corrections. Since should be capitalized because it's the first word in a sentence. Were should be was because everyone is singular. Comma after six. Finding Nemo is a movie title, so that should always be capitalized. And you never say they selves, it would be themselves. The next one, don't lie them dirty shoes on the table. Lee called to the kids which came in from outside. Lots of problems there. So, first of all, whatever gets said by a person gets in quotation marks. So you put quotes before don't and after table. You would lay, not lie. Those is more correct. Those dirty shoes on the table. Exclamation mark. You're probably pretty upset about it. Lee called to the kids who, because who would be the pronoun that refers to a person who came in from outside. The next sentence, Max donated 20 bags of rice to the food drive. It's transitive. Why is it transitive? Because it has a direct object. Max donated what? He donated the bags. Bags is your DO. The participle, remember we talked about those before. Those are words that end in ing or ed and act like adjectives. So howling describes the noun winds. So howling is your participle describing the noun winds. And the prefix that means between or among is inter. All right, moving on to Tuesday. There is a smallest version of the Statue of Liberty on the Seine River in Paris, France. So if you're just comparing two things, it would be smaller. There's a smaller version. Statue and Liberty is a proper noun, so we capitalize that. Seine River is a specific river. We would also capitalize that. And Paris, as we know, is a city that should be capitalized in a comma between a city and a country. In hot, dry weather, it is important to drink a lot of waters. Well, you capitalize the first word in a sentence, which would be in, comma between hot and dry. A lot is two words, a lot, and then it shouldn't be waters, it should be water in a period at the end. Then you want to go ahead and underline the prepositional phrases in number 3. That would be for practice and in huge bites. Remember, a prepositional phrase begins with a preposition and ends with the closest noun. Then moving on to number 4, the simple predicate and the complete predicate. Remember, simple predicate is just the one word, the actual verb. Complete predicate finishes the sentence. So simple predicate is are. Complete predicate are fascinating animals. And then number 5, it's simply a declarative sentence. It is time for me to find a new hobby. Just making a statement. Okay, moving on to Wednesday. You might have to tilt your head a little bit. It's a little crooked. The mayor, Linda Jones, dedicated a new park next to the library yesterday afternoon. So there should be a mayor has a comma after it, and Linda Jones has a comma after it. Because that is an example of an A positive. New is N-E-W, not K-N-E-W. And library is misspelled, L-I-B-R-A-R-Y. And number 2, Wen and Kim was surprised to find a enormous package on their dining room table. Wen and Kim were surprised to find an enormous package there. Remember, the other one is a contraction for they are, so it should be T-H-E-I-R and a period after table. And then number 3, who again is the pronoun that refers back to a person. Number 4, we're looking for the preposition and then the object. The preposition is along. The noun that comes directly after along would be river, so that would be your object of a preposition. And then to rewrite number 5, to use a possessive noun, would very simply be Mr. Henderson's wallet with an apostrophe S on the end. And Thursday, James and me are always arguing about who's a better guitar player. Should be James and I are always, A-L-W-A-Y-S. There's no 2 L's there. Who's, W-H-O apostrophe S, a contraction for who is a better guitar player in a period at the end. And then number 2, Lori should be capitalized. Lori says she doesn't want no birthday presents, so I'm donating to a charity in her name. We don't want a double negative, so you can say she does want no birthday presents or doesn't want any birthday presents, but there should be a comma after presents and a period at the end of the sentence. And then the last one, remember, abstract nouns are nouns that we cannot see. So that would be like energy and imagination. And number 4, reading maps is something Jane does very well, really well. That is a complete sentence. And then number 5, the main verb is falling. And if you look at that, has been would be the helping verb. So has been, falling is the main verb. So that's it. Hopefully that helped you a little bit with understanding the answers to this. And if you have any questions, please let me know.